another 8-hour drive tonight, and while pumping gas, I figured I might as well just brew my own coffee. Oh yeah. Beats the hell out of gas station coffee. Heading up to the high Sierra mountain ranges. What do you guys do with your friends? I don't know. Just playing in the streets, playing in the roads. How can you not though with that in the background? Travis is getting a little whiff of bringing a little hometown cook into his face. Wanna roll up your window, Trav?
No.
So we're getting ready, packing up our stuff, getting gear all organized. Get this guy up on his first major backpacking trip, loving it. He's brought probably 750 pounds of beef jerky, so 760. Boom. Here's some brothers. Bourbon down in Texas, absolutely phenomenal. We got to bring it up with this. It's a must. I mean, it weighs almost as much as a tent, but worth it. Well, we're bringing 2 bottles. One's a lot smaller, and one is about, what, 3 pounds, you said?
Yeah.
So 3 pounds for this one and about 1.5 pounds for the smaller one. So we just Rochambeau'd for who gets to carry the 3-pounder.
I won.
Travis is stuck with a little extra weight in his pack, but you know what? We'll have more bourbon, so we're good. Snowstorm coming in, batten down the hatches and keep moving on. Let's keep hiking. Never a bad day out here, that's for sure. Doesn't do it justice on camera, but I'm hoping I'm giving you guys just a little taste and really making you want to itch to get outside. Heading that way through the tree line. Just take your time and pace yourself. It's not a race. Anybody who tries to push you to go faster, tell them to kick rocks. You should never hike faster than your slowest hiker in your group. It's just very important knowledge to have, and always keep that in mind. Never let peer pressure of someone else make you go faster than you feel necessary. And if you haven't hiked a lot, these are good things to remember when you're on the trail with someone who may be experienced, but also maybe a little overzealous to push you. Beautiful though, right? All right, let's keep going. Glad to have you guys with me. Let me know in the comment section what you think so far. This is Avalanche City, so you gotta be careful where you're at. I'm making my way, heading up over that tree line right there. About to put on my balaclava and cover my face. This wind is getting frigid. We'll see where it takes us and see where we end up making camp. Hopefully, in a spot a little bit out of the wind. We will see. Into the trees now. The gear I'm using for today's hike, I'm gonna try to link as many of the products as I can in the description of the video so you can go check it out. And I'll also probably post other things I trust that may not show up in the video. Either way, help you guys out in your next adventure. They definitely help me out. Definitely some snowfall. You can see where these trees are just wrecked from avalanches and stuff throughout the winter. You can see how these trees are just laid flat from snow either sliding down or just overall pressure in general. Everything's got a slight gangster lean going that way. So sun's starting to come through just a little bit. Snow's starting to subside just a little bit. You can see those mountains a little bit more clear. What do you think, Trav? Hard,
It's amazing.
hard to beat, huh?
Nah, I didn't get much better than this.
We definitely have a water source.
Yeah.
Look at that. That little fissure through the rock. Dun, 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 ta-da-da! Not even a flinch. You've been in the mountains for a little too long. Boop, boop. So, definitely blowing, definitely cold, and absolutely 100% an adventure. Find a good spot to make camp and get warm. Cook some dinner. Do you wanna build a snowman? Do you wanna build a snowman? Yeah. And hopefully tomorrow the weather will be better, as the weather report says, but you know what it is? Weatherman or weatherwoman, it's the only job you can have where you can be wrong all the time and still have your job. Hey Trav, right there. That's a prime spot if we don't see anything around this corner. All the way through this, and now hiking up this hill. Travis is coming, hiking up and getting out of the wind. So finding a spot up here, most likely carve out some of the snow with an axe and a little bit of a shovel, and then make a spot for camp. I mean, it's not the hardest hike in the world, but with the elements, it makes it pretty difficult. But if it was a regular sunny day, this would be a cake hike. On top of the crazy winds and the ice storms coming through and hail and snow, it gets you, especially when the wind's blowing all that crap right into your face because you can't see where you're hiking it. You just get white out. Your glasses get fogged up, the snow cakes onto it, and then it freezes. It's tricky, so let's find a campsite. So I think we found our spot, stomping out some snow here, making it flat as possible. I'm gonna carve it out with the axe and put my tent right about here. Got some decently dry wood that we can burn in the stoves and a little fire pit. I'll leave some space right here for Trav. Nice of you to join us, Princess. It's gonna be beautiful right here if the sun comes out tomorrow. A little bit of a natural wind break. A little bit of a wind coming around this corner, but not bad. It's a whole lot better than being out there, trust me. Running water, dry wood, flat area-ish. So the biggest thing with where you're going to camp is you want it flat. If you are slightly uphill, put your head towards the upper section of the hill. Don't lay with your head facing downhill. Blood's going to rush your head overnight. You're either going to wake up with a bad migraine or you possibly could pass out and die. So don't do that. But if you can get your sleeping area as flat as possible, you're going to sleep better and feel better, which makes your trip that much better. So who would have thunk? I'm using all the snow as a leveler, because rather than going downhill and packing it in to make it flat. Start doing the same thing right here to you. So what I've done is this hill right here was sloping down, kind of flattened out right here and then kept going. So I axed out the ice and snow in a bowl, and all the snow I axed out, I covered in the sloping side. Now we have a flat sleeping section for a tent, and it gives a little bit of a windbreak. Hey, look up though, Trev. Look at all that. Beautiful, beautiful. So you can use the snow as corner point anchors for your tarp, because overnight that slightly, if you're in a slightly wet, damp situation during the day, that snow is gonna freeze up rock hard and act as a good anchor point for your tarp. Plus the snow, surprisingly, is a good insulator. Rather than sleeping on the regular ground, snow actually insulates better than that, so fun fact. But work your way around your tarp in your area and flatten out all the bumps, because they're not gonna go away overnight. They're gonna be there all night long and you'll feel it all night long. Using the Nemo 2-person tent, only weighs a little over 3.5 pounds. I believe if my memory serves me correct. Once again, you can use the snow as an anchor point. Just bury your stake in the snow at a 45-degree angle away from your object, and then pack snow around it hard, and then overnight it'll freeze, and you should be good for multiple days out in this element without it moving. With this one, you can zip down halfway and then unzip from the top to give yourself ventilation while still giving you protection on the bottom of the vestibule, so you can cook inside that area at a low heat. And as long as you have good ventilation in your tent, which this does, and you can open up that, all the carbon monoxide is going to be going out and you don't have to worry about killing yourself. One of the coolest little pillows you can ever get by Climate. It allows for 4 different segments of the pillow to give you like a hugging sensation around your head as you're sleeping. So no matter where you roll or no matter where you lay, it's forcing you back to the middle of the pillow and you're not going to roll off of it, which is nice. Just like that. So you can see as you lay your head here, whether you roll over here or roll over there, it's forcing you back to the middle, like a catcher's mitt for your face. Drying the old feet off. Oh man. Getting some new dry socks and then a little bit thicker wool. I always like to wear lighter socks while I'm hiking and then thicker wool when I'm done. About to sit down and relax and have some dinner. Put all my layers on right now, get some cold gear ready for the night. Put those nice big wool socks on and stick them back into the boots to help soak up some of that moisture from the hiking and the snow. And at night, reverse that. So take the wool socks off again, put dry socks back on. In the morning, you have all your socks are dry and your boots are fairly dry. You can do it.
It's not a good angle.
I just want to see you fall back down the hill. Oh man. This feels good though. That's what it's all about. Cooking little top ramen, some seaweed. Eating baby food. That's my thing. He's got to, yeah, go get your salami stick. We'll put it on a, we'll dice it up and put it on a stick over the fire. That'd probably be really good. Tell me you wouldn't eat that. Come on now, my boy Travis knows how to cook some salami on a stick. I was making fun of him.
Don't hate. It's good.
Yeah, I was making fun of him almost the entire trip. Going, wait, you're bringing salami? Like a whole stick? And he said, yes. And I found out he was bringing 2 whole sticks.
Don't hate. Because you're eating it.
That's true. It is delicious.
You're happy. You got that bottle of wine?
I got the cheese. A selfie of a selfie. Oh God, this ball's on fire here in a second. Should be interesting in the morning. See how snowed in we are. We're definitely getting some snow, ladies and gents. That big old cloud of what I hoped wasn't rain is just a giant blizzard. If this keeps it up all night long though, we're gonna have a very interesting experience. Trying to make my way up here and scurry down the side of the hillside there to get to this little snow cave-esque spot that the water's eroding out from the river. I have some delicious flavored pumpkin seeds from a certain company for outdoor snacking you might want to take a look at. So when I get down there, you can click the link on the screen or in the description of the video if that video is live. If it hasn't been posted yet, you won't see anything, but if it has, it should be there because you could be watching this months and years from now, who knows. But see if we can get down to that little snow cave from the runoff without tripping and falling to a very abrupt death. Oh, you don't want to be a part of that. No, sir. That is not a stable rock, Andrew. You think it would be, but it's not. It sounds like bricks. Oh, worth it. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Look at that. How cool. Don't want to fall into that, that's for sure. Just a little bit cold. Oop. Come on. There's got to be a way. Bit of a tricky ledge. I should really have a helmet on right now, but I don't have a helmet. That's on me. Because even a small rock right now would knock me out and I go flying into the drink. So wear a helmet in rock slide areas because you don't want this hitting you in the face. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Oh, wow. Too cool. So there is a danger factor at this point. We gotta state and make very clear. If there's any rainfall upstream of any magnitude whatsoever, this river could turn into a roaring river real fast. So I gotta be very careful and be listening and watching where the water's at near where I'm standing and about to do a video, because if I see it start rising, I got to get back up as fast as possible if I have time. So don't do this at home. But that is beautiful, beautiful. All right, time to eat some pumpkin seeds. Just got done eating a delicious snack. You can click right here to watch the video if you want to for a food for thought video. Look at that. Get outside more, guys. Get outside and explore. Be safe, be smart, but get outside. Man, beautiful. Check this out.
This log has definitely been here for a while. It's almost petrified. It feels like a rock. It's hard to explain unless you're here to touch it, but this probably has been here for a while.
Oh, check that out.
What's in there, huh? It's crazy how the water erodes all this and makes these awesome caves. It's all washed out and man.
If I was invincible and didn't care if the ice collapsed on me and killed me because it wouldn't be able to kill me, then I would probably go in there, but don't be dumb, don't do that. That ice can shift like that, and next thing you know, you're buried and drowning or freezing to death because no one knows where you're at. Not good, don't do that. But there are ice caves that are very stable and that you can climb into, but that's not one of them. Rather than going back here and climbing up all that crap again, I'm gonna go around and see how this snow handles my weight. Let me walk across this for just a little bit. It looks to be fairly thick, but you got to be careful because what looks to be thick here and flat that you can walk on, it could be an ice bridge and has been eroded out from that river going all the way through it, and then it's very thin but it looks thick, and then you fall into the drink. Not a good thing, so be careful.
Come on. Sorry for all my gear flopping in front of the camera. Never a good thing when your gear is flopping around in front of the camera. Just a guy climbing a mountain talking to himself. No big deal.
Yes. Absolutely stunning around here. You can see the cloud line coming down. Making our way around this frozen lake and find our trail down here, all the way around and up and back this way on the hill. This is where you got to be careful. You're walking along, doing fine, and you stick your pole or your foot down into this, and this whole thing is a little crevasse with ice right here. So stick your foot in that on accident, twist your ankle really good, or stick a pole down there and move and break it. Not good. These snowshoes are kicking some tail. Super affordable and holding up all 225 pounds of me and another 55 pounds in my pack. Love it. Look how green the water is. Yeah. Up here. Oh. Watch yourself. Bit of a hole there. I've been walking along, everything's hunky-dory. And there's these slips. What's that? Yeah, all of a sudden you're in a freaking hole. Yep, you're in there, so be careful. You gotta watch out, test the areas before you're walking. Always testing. Just taking a little break, have some beef jerky. Oh man, these snowshoes are kicking some tail, but man, they'll take it out of you. Oh, it's beautiful though. Loving it, Trev?
Pretty badass.
How you doing, buddy?
Hang in there.
You getting there? It's a trek. Ain't easy hiking with 60-something pound packs. You gotta bring all the camera gear and all the tripods. It's all for that video, yeah. Make YouTube videos, they said. It would be easy, they said. Yeah, buddy. Going uphill now. Deep breaths, brother. Deep breaths. We'll adjust that pack when we get up there. Deep breaths. Making our way up.
fact that there's a mosquito out right now is nuts. It's not doing too hot, but it's there. Freaking mosquitoes.
Another flying around me.
Yeah, we have a couple mosquitoes flying around right now, and it's freezing temperatures at night. Crazy. They're not flying very well. They're probably gonna die off pretty quick, but still weird to see. We're gonna try to zigzag up and around and go up into that little section right there for the night. Got a late start, a lot of crap to deal with, but there's no bad place to camp up here. We're already at about 8,000 feet, so beautiful. Look at this guy. Do you hear the Rocky theme music in your head yet? It's the eye of the tiger, it's the tail of the fight. How's those calves? How's everything? Just making this all flat. So even this up with the hillside, just go down in it and then scoop in. Don't put too much weight on it, so to go down. There you go. So talking about, we're shoveling out his section. We're gonna get this all flat, because if we don't, where his tent's sitting is slightly on a hill and he's on a tarp. So if we don't stake him down or get him on a flat surface, he does one shift in the middle of the night and he's taking Mr. Toad's wild ride all the way down that hill. The part that I'm laughing about is the idea of, if it did start happening, you'd be stuck in your sleeping bag the whole time and wouldn't be able to get out of the door because it would be just rolling down the hill. What do you think about that?
That would suck.
Ah, shit! Oh, Trav, I would be just in tears and then hoping to God you didn't hit a tree.
Yeah. Don't hit a tree.
Steer! Just stay loose! Just go limp! I'm liking this thing so far. Full review on it coming for sure. And for all you watching, I've already dug mine, so I'm not making him dig mine too, but it would be a good idea. He's a hard-working man, but he's very frustrated with me right now, talking shit. Look at him, he's turning red and everything. He's summoning his ginger power.
Oh, this ginger power's shot.
Toast. So layering up, getting ready for the night. Got a little Garrison Brothers Estacado. This thing is delicious. Delicious.
So good.
Even better when you're way the heck up here. We're about 8,500 feet, right around there. Oh, just love it. Bah. Out here melting some snow, relaxing, about to cook some dinner. Oh boy! Yeah, buddy. Sun just set, about to have some good meals. I'm using Peak Refuel sweet pork and rice. So Garrison's fantastic by itself, but out here in the cold, where it's a little bit freezing, having a little bit of warm water, a little bit of Garrison. Calling it the Garrison Nightcap. Gotta try it out. Making some breakfast burritos in the morning. Some Peak Refuel breakfast skillet. My stolen packets of hot sauce from Chick-fil-A. And some tortillas. And my boy Travis. How you feeling, buddy?
Great.
Got your coffee? Put some Garrison Brothers in it. That's right.
Keep the day off.
That's right. Hiking downhill with snowshoes, it'll take it out of you. So the weather's picking up. Got some snow coming in. It's cold. I might stop to put on some more layers. We'll see here in a second, but definitely interesting. Whole lot of fun. If you've never been snowshoeing before, you know, take your time and go anywhere. You can go uphill, downhill, cross country very easily. It's up to you, but keep falling. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But look at this storm.
Yeah, it's about to be a whiteout. We gotta go. Whoo, boy. It is cold. It is cold. Watch this ledge, Trav. The wind will get you, huh? Oh. Ah. All right.
You're gonna have to hug that right side.
Watch your step.
Yeah.
Whew. Hey, watch out for those holes. There's a big hole in front of us, Trav, careful. You gotta watch out for those things. You think you're walking on regular surface, boom, you fall right in. How cool is this? You got the sun poking through the clouds. We just had a bit of a whiteout. Snow still coming down pretty hard, but not too bad. Decently cold out here, not too bad either, but the wind chill gets to you. But we have blue skies coming right behind this last little gust, and then the sun's poking through. Too cool. Back to being sunny and blue skies. How fast the weather can change. Just came through all of that, or I should say that blew over top of us. Wow. Stunning. Not easy, but adventuring never really is. What do you think, Trav?
Doesn't get much better than this.
That's right.
At least for an ass kicking.
That's right. Kicking your ass in the best of places. I can go for some good chow and some coffee, though.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yep. This is Andrew Broach with GY6 Outdoors. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for enjoying this quick little behind the scenes fun video of exploring some snowshoeing. Taking my boy Travis for his first time up into the mountains at a high elevation. And he did a great job. It's been an ass kicker. Not too far out, but you know what? When you're in this elevation and these conditions, it doesn't take much.
Very humbling.
Take it little step at a time.
That's right.
Journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step, so get out there and explore the outdoors. Look forward to talking to you guys in the comment section. I'll see you soon. Later.